It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Aviators, field-stretching tight end. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Aviators and the Cardinals on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Looking to throw. Meadows. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. When you look at this defense, in that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing.
500.
That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now back to throw. And it's caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Aviators get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. But you look at this defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make... Oh, and Nelson space doubling. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. Back to throw now on 1st down. This is Reese on the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So out now come the Cardinals. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Meadows. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big...
Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's a gain of 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Buying time to his left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Come on, set, go.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Meadows firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Meadows working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Aviators are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off play action. Meadows. Short throw caught by Dosage. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Open man here is Benson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Aviators offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Being chased out left. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They give him a gain of 38. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there, with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Aviators have opened the lead up to 30. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Let's go now.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Bates' kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away to his left. His throw incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be Because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
2nd and 6. Dancing to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Buying time to his left. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Aviators take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Benson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Back to throw here. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A give up the middle with Benson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Aviators offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Caught, it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Meadows. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Benson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Meadows. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Meadows. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Meadows. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Meadows. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Aviators offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Being chased out left. He finds his man complete. That's Weaver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Steps away. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the... Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw. Meadows. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man. Complete. It's Weaver. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Weaver. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Canton,
they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.